Welcome to We Should Start a Podcast, the only podcast within a podcast. Each week we'll attempt to create the next hit audio show as we pitch our brightest ideas for pods about anything and everything. But more often than not, pretty much nothing. I am your host, Podmaster and Commander Dino, and joining me, as always, are my good friends, Podmaster Chief Danders and Davey Hogan is here too. Back from a long hiatus, but still very much bringing up the rear. Let's get into it.
We should start a podcast.
Welcome back to We Should Start a Podcast. It's been a while, boys, but we are firmly back in the recording booth now, laying down some more mediocre content for all our fans out there.
At best.
At best. Mediocre at best. That's our mantra. I am your host for today, Dino, and joining me on the pod is the one and only Davey H. How does it feel to be back, Davey?
Oh man, it's fucking hot. The meat is stinking. Mediocre. Meaty odor, more like. Hey, there we go.
Mediocre at the BBQ. Forgot I said that. And we also have the Podmaster Chief himself.
Hello.
Danders is here.
Are you well?
Do you have a new catchphrase for us, Danders, to kick off season 2?
Meaty. God, I don't know what rhymes with okra. Meaty. No. Okay. Really, yeah. That one transcends seasons, I think. So I'm sure that one will haunt me to my grave.
You just have to say something better, then it can be replaced.
Yeah. Well,
I'm always looking for new sound clips.
I wouldn't wait too long.
And how are the boys today?
Excellent. How about yourself, sir? How are you today?
I'm good. Well, the listeners don't know, but we all know that this is a very special...
Will you just give me 1 second? I just want to share something just before you go into, before we kind of launch into it, just bear with.
Well, Danders stole my bit.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Podmaster.
Happy birthday to you.
And many pods.
Happy birthday.
He has a banner. It says, Happy birthday, daughter.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, sir.
Happy birthday, champ.
That better be copyright-free birthday music.
Well, the listeners haven't heard the exact sample that we used, so we could just make our own.
Right. That's true.
It's Dino's birthday. Dino's the birthday boy. How you doing, champ?
I'm doing great, thank you.
32 years young. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
The big 3-2.
Fucking give away my age on the podcast. Now no one's going to listen anymore.
Yeah.
To this old fuck.
They thought we were young and sexy before this.
But I have to say, I was going to do a little happy birthday bit as well, but I was going to celebrate the 2 birthday boys because we have another very near birthday boy on the pod. Big Danders is also turning 32 in, I believe, 4 days. 4 days.
We've always been 4 days apart, and I can never quite catch up.
Wow.
To you. Yeah. When Dino was 4 days before, when he was about to turn 18, he told me that he was going to drive past my house in a limo full of hookers and champagne 4 days before I turned 18. He did not.
I've still never been in a limo.
Never
been
had
with
a hooker. Yeah.
And
never
never
had champagne.
drank champagne. My mom still won't let me.
Do you know, I was really disappointed about this. Well, I think I ended up with the best banner because we've always had a kind of a daddy-daughter sort of dynamic more than anything else.
We have.
But I wanted to get I knew that my local shop has like a little birthday corner, and I thought it was well stocked, but it turns out it's big but just full of crap. Like it's all like the dedicated balloons that you get and stuff like that. And I just wanted to get a birthday hat, a little party popper, and one of those balloon, not balloon, but bazooka things. But alas, so you're my daughter for the day. I hope you enjoy.
No, that was very, very sweet of you, Danders. Thank you, boys. A great happy birthday surprise.
It's the least we could do.
Isn't this incredibly tragic, celebrating my birthday on a podcast?
I don't know what you're thinking, to be honest with you. I'm not looking at you guys on my birthday.
Do I not have anything better to be doing on my birthday than recording a dumb fucking podcast?
No.
Not even with friends, with two fucking work acquaintances.
Yeah, colleagues.
Colleagues, yeah.
At best.
But, guys, this isn't a birthday pod as much as I would like it to be. In fact, it's not really even a podcast. Because we're trying to start a podcast. We're trying to go number one on all the charts, but we don't have the perfect pod idea. So this here is a placeholder, not really a podcast, just a safe space for us to pitch podcast ideas with the hopes of striking gold. We've had some bangers and we've had some beautiful birthday boys, but we still haven't found the right show. So we will continue to pitch and pod. Is that fair to say, guys?
I think you said it very well.
And I think every year we get older, this gets sadder and sadder as we don't find the right idea.
Yeah, I know. We've had some good ones, but just nothing stuck. Nothing felt quite right. You know what I mean? So we've got to keep going. We got to, because we're on the hunt for that gold mine. When we do, we'll make our millions and leave all of this dirt behind us.
Hell yeah.
And all that dirt behind us is Davey Hogan.
Always behind us.
But I'm going to make my millions today. I have ticket spot for the Canadian Lotto Max.
Oh, nice.
Which has now reached a grand jackpot of $70 million. So
that'll be a pretty sweet birthday present.
Think of all the podcasting equipment we can buy.
I don't know. Did my birthday song extravaganza play havoc with your soundboard? Probably. You just lined it up sweetly and perfectly, and now it's all going to be loosey-goosey again once more.
No, it's all good. Well, I have to reset all my sounds again. Oh, I don't really actually. I had one of these prepared.
Yes. All right.
I had to go for the low-budget, copyright-free music. That sounds like it's in like an 80s video game. Did they have video games in the 80s? Am I being ignorant?
I feel like that's the kind of genesis of video games, 80s. Definitely.
Yeah.
That's the Space Invader type stuff.
Oh, Lemmings.
8-bit games, yeah.
And I feel like
16-bit.
maybe like Atari and all of that kind of stuff was late 80s. I'm not 100% sure.
It was.
Well, we're not 100% sure about anything on this podcast.
No, we're not.
That's why we still haven't found an idea.
Yeah. And speaking of ideas, we are now ready to hear from our Podmaster of the Week, who is definitely not a birthday boy. He's not part of the Birthday Boy Club. Not me or Danders, it's Davey H. But before we get into that, I'll remind everyone how this works. Dave will be pitching his latest podcast idea and taking us through a complete trial episode. Following the podcast within a podcast, colloquially known as a podception, we will collectively critique Dave's show based on a classic podcast rating system. But before he pitches, I am legally obligated to remind all the pod goblins out there that what's up? Never do any research as to whether these podcast ideas exist in the real world, so by accident, the content of this podcast, including information presented, opinions expressed, and creative elements, you're hereby forfeiting rights to any intellectual property you may already hold in relation to your podcast. That was a great one.
Drilled that, man. That was like AI. You fucking nailed that.
Woo!
That was boom, 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 boom. That was so
like
so
Allen
rapid.
Iverson AI. I'm
Yes.
just
AI speaks
crossing
notoriously
podcasts
quickly.
up.
Yeah, you did it.
And with that in mind, I'll now let Dave introduce us to his latest podcast idea. What do you have for us today, Hoagie H?
Thank you, Dino. I feel quite privileged to be the Podmaster General here for your birthday. So let's get into it.
The fucking audacity, Dave, to pitch
right?
a podcast on my birthday.
Making
and
it
so
all
close
about
to
me as
Danders.
usual.
So fucked. Anyways, continue.
The name of this podcast is called The Wrong Podcast. Any ideas what it could be, Danders?
I don't have any good ideas what it could be. I don't know.
We never have any good ideas. Let's go with
That's
it.
kind of the premise. No, I think all my ideas would be wrong.
Wait for
Hey. Dino, what do you think?
My guess is that you've mixed up your notes, and this is literally
The
the
wrong
wrong
podcast.
podcast idea you wanted to pitch today. That would be very you.
Quite close. You're both quite close, actually. Back and forth a few times with myself on whether we're actually going to run this podcast or not. It's going to be an intricate one. It's going to be tough, but we'll
Okay,
get through
okay.
it.
We
Let's
certainly
do
will.
it. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, game time.
All right, boys. So, this week, we are diving into the world of The Wrong Podcast.
Welcome back, people, to The Wrong Podcast, a podcast where we don't really care too much about what's right, only about what's wrong. Obviously, the show is structured somewhat like a game show, where my two boys will go head to head and battle it out. No, I like it, actually. I like that.
Wait,
Keep it
what
going.
the fuck? What the fuck is that?
Wait, what's going on?
We'll go head to
can't-
head and battle it
Dave,
out to see
sorry, I
who's the
can't
biggest
stop
wrong
it.
in the
Wait,
group.
Wait, I can't fucking... What the fuck is this? What the fuck's
So
happening?
loud. What's going on?
Holy shit,
What's happening? What's happening?
it's unstoppable. I can't... The soundboard's going
You
nuts.
can't stop it? You literally... What? What's going on?
Initiating Hogan's Run.
Oh, for God's sake. I haven't ran in years.
Sometime in the 23rd century, the survivors of war, overpopulation, and pollution are living in a great domed media city, sealed away from the forgotten audio world outside. Here, in an ecologically balanced world, mankind lives only for pleasure, freed by the multimedia conglomerates and streaming platforms that provide everything. There's just one catch. Content must end at 60 seconds unless reborn in the fiery long-form ritual of podcasting. It is up to one man, David Hogan, to travel into the depths of podcast buffoonery, seek sanctuary, and renew society's interest in annoying long-form audio content. This is Hogan's Run.
Renew! Renew! Renew!
Boys, you play too much.
So basically, Hogan, we're living in a dystopian future where our lives are governed by our AI billionaire overlords. Podcasts no longer exist, replaced entirely by addictive short-form content. And you, Hogan 5, are the only man who can save podcasting and free us from our corporate chains. Hogan, you must become a runner and flee from your social media shackles, completing challenges along the way, and hopefully earn enough content crystal points in the process to break the algorithm. And also, obviously, you will be chased by Sandmen trying to stop you reaching podcast sanctuary, obviously. All very standard stuff. Do you understand what's happening, Hogan 5?
Man, this is going to be tough. I have no idea what's going on. I haven't even seen the movie.
Hogan, one is terminated, one is born. Simple, logical, perfect. What don't you understand?
Everything. I have no idea what's going on. What are you talking about? Did I write this podcast for nothing? Are we doing something completely different here?
So anyone listening, obviously based off the 1976 sci-fi classic Logan's Run.
Obviously.
Obviously, it's a very simple, obvious concept. Dave doesn't get it, but he will because he has to run the gauntlet now. This is Hogan's Run. Danders, you are the points keeper. You are in charge now of keeping tally of Hogan's points as he runs through Hogan's Run, trying to earn enough content crystal points to break the algorithm.
Fuck.
How many points are needed? Who really gives a fuck? Probably like 3,000. We're going to say 3,000.
3,000, yeah, I think so.
What happens if you don't get enough points today, Hogan? Hogan's Run just continues until you do. Pretty much it.
Yeah. Keeps going.
So let's get into it. Hogan 5, approach and identify.
Identify what? Identify myself?
Yeah.
I am Hogan 5. That's what I
Yeah,
am.
give us a little more. Come on, give the people something.
Dave, you're really beautiful. Let's have sex.
Thank you. We're in a dystopian, unimaginable future where we're actually podcasters. Is that it? I don't know.
Yeah, we're podcasters, but it's
Okay,
basically an eradicated art.
There are no podcasts. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. And for that intro, you're actually going to lose some points. Danders, that's minus 100 points.
Minus 100, yeah.
100? That's
Yeah.
a bit fucking steep now, like.
That's minus 100 points.
Well, yeah, the better you compete, the more points you get. So just be competitive, you know?
Exactly. And it was also a lot of points because we actually haven't calibrated our points algorithm yet. So this next part of the Hogan's Run is we're calibrating our points algorithm. Don't worry, this is purely an exercise to calibrate that algorithm. This will have no effect on your points. So 1 second here. We're just going to do a quick quiz to calibrate. So, Dave, how would your friends describe you? Energetic, personable, confident, profound, quirky, or observant?
Buff.
Buff? Okay, I think that's probably confident. How would you describe yourself? Fierce, knowledgeable, funny, sharp, persistent, quiet.
Fierce and buff.
Fierce and buff. Would you agree, Anders?
I wouldn't have. I don't think that's the correct answer. I wouldn't have
No.
said he was fierce or buff necessarily. So I think
Or knowledgeable or funny.
yeah. So maybe that's minus another 100 points.
Yeah, we're good. No, he can't lose points.
Oh, you said that.
during
You just calibrated.
the algorithm calibration.
I had to take out the fucking Invisalign, boys. My Fs weren't coming through.
No, it's
clear
fine.
enough. Well, it's out now. We're done. We're in it now. We're in it now.
If you had to eat one of these foods for the rest of your life, which would it be? Pizza, salad, bread, ice cream, pasta, or steak?
Ooh, steak, probably.
That's a hard one for you. I know you're a big foodie, Hogan 5.
Yeah, I mean, if I don't have to, steak can get expensive if you're eating it every day. Is cost an issue here?
No, it's not. This is just
Oh
your
yeah,
favorite
steak.
if you had to.
Steak all day. Munch that shit all day.
And okay, now you're picking a male celeb: Timothy Chalamet, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Kanye West, Steve Carell, or Bryan Cranston.
Cranston.
It's legit toss up between The Rock and Cranston, I suppose. The Rock probably.
You're a
The Rock,
loser,
probably.
Dave. The Rock is
How is that a wrong answer?
Yeah, I think you answered steak incorrectly as well, by the way.
Steak and Kanye West. I'm gonna put you down for.
Steak and Kanye West.
Pick a female celeb: Beyonce, J Lo, Emma Watson, Anne Hathaway, Ellen DeGeneres, Kristen Stewart.
Beyonce.
Okay, nice. Good answer. Pick a TV show: Anthony Bourdain, Parts Unknown, Grey's Anatomy, Stranger Things, This Is Us, Breaking Bad, The Office.
Breaking Bad.
Also a great answer. Where is the best place to listen to a podcast? In the gym, in a car, in your room, outside, at work, in the bathroom.
In the car.
At work, in the bathroom. Someone just hears, "Welcome to We Should Start a..." Are you okay in there? In the car. Okay. Oh, so our podcast points algorithm, our crystal, what's it called? Crystal content?
Yeah.
Points algorithm is calibrated. And Dave, you are the Health Code podcast. You're a go-getter and very outgoing. People always come to you for all sorts of advice, ranging from relationship to health. You also love to receive advice as well. Also, you always keep it real. Wow.
I do always say that, to be
Kind
fair.
of summed you up, I think, really.
Yeah, and now our algorithm is calibrated, and we are moving swiftly on in Hogan's Run to Dave against the machine. Dave, your mission is clear. You are here to take down the proverbial machine, stick it to the clandestine media conglomerates and big businesses that are pulling the strings of society from the shadows. But my question is, have you always been a shining light for the common people? So we're going to find that out today, Dave, because I have pulled some posts from your social media past.
Oh, fuck.
And we are going to look at those today. And Danders and I will decide if you've always been this shining light for the common people, if you've always been sticking it to the machine, if you've always been Hogan 5 from Hogan's Run. What do you think about that, Danders?
Yeah, the Hogan 5 that we know and love, you know, or where your social media posts from 200 years ago, a different Hogan, one that is not
Exactly.
Maverick and a rebel and a leader.
Were you part of the system? Are you in fact a fraud? You might be. And Dave, you obviously have a chance to defend yourself, but points
There's no
will be
defending
awarded.
some of that shit, I think.
Will be awarded at our own discretion. And also, I'm going to say for that podcast algorithm quiz, you're actually going to lose a lot of points for that. That was minus another 300 points for that, please.
Yeah.
Minus 400
Yeah,
points.
that was way
Okay.
off.
That was way off. The Sandmen are getting closer.
All right. So you're at minus 400 at the moment. Best of luck, Hogan 5. Sorry.
Best of luck, Logan Paul.
Oh no.
That was his first post.
Well, Logan Paul would have been about 4 years old, probably.
This is May 2014. And it says, "That feeling when you realize most of what you bought is air. Now, I feel that this one is actually quite anti-corporation.
That's very Hogan 5.
That's very Hogan 5. That is in line with our theme today. So I'm going to give him 100 points back for that. Anders, what do you think?
Oh, I was going for 50. But yeah, okay. You know, you're feeling generous. I feel you.
Split the difference?
Yeah, 75.
75. Dave, do you have anything to say about that?
Shrinkflation has been real for a long time. I know if it's 2014, I can't remember whether I was talking about potatoes or protein powder. I don't know, one or the other. But yeah, shrinkflation is fucking real, boys.
It is real. Every day I notice it. And also, speaking of protein powder, we have one here. Where is it? Oh, yeah. June 2013, Dave, you posted. Just got it in the post. Let the creatine begin. What do you have to say for yourself there?
That sounds like a product of capitalism to me.
I think, first of all, we're going to remove those 75 points.
back to minus 400.
Yeah. Dave, do you remember that?
Yeah, no. But we're what, 12 years later now, and I'm still taking creatine, so at least I'm loyal. Got to get some points for that, right?
Yeah.
Consistent.
And that is the Hogan 5 that we know, and love.
Yeah.
But he's not loyal to the system. He's loyal to, his friends. And so we'll see. The creatine thing, I'm not sure it's representative yet. We'll see.
We'll see how it shakes out. But so far, Dave, you're looking pretty good. You're still at neutral in this part of Hogan's Run, Dave Against the Machine. You said you were consistent. I actually do believe you're still staying consistent with this next one from July 2015, and that is Drake can actually do no wrong.
Yeah.
I maintain that, man.
Very
I
anti-establishment.
maintained it. Yeah. No, I maintain that.
We're gonna have to dock some more points for that one, Dan.
Yeah. In light of
You guys joke.
In light of recent events, I think you're about 200 points off the mark there. So I think we're
Okay. So he's trying to get to 3,000 points today to break the algorithm. Currently, he's sitting at what, Dan?
minus 600.
Minus 600. This is a bad run, Hogan.
You need to start racking up some points, man. Come on. I am rooting for you.
Yeah. So am I. That's why with this next one, I think he's going to gain a lot of points. Okay. He says, "What's the story with these women going all hairy-legged and posting it online?" That's another 100 points minus. Very misogynistic day
my
from
God.
July.
No.
2014.
It wasn't necessarily that misogyny. There was that trend going around, I'm assuming at that time, where women were posting their hairy legs as it was just a fucking trend. And I was confused about it, clearly.
22-year-old Hogan was wild.
He was wild.
Jesus Christ.
But I like the way you're unashamedly speaking your mind. You aren't speaking to the system and what the system wanted to hear about like gender equality and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? You kind of like stood your ground in what you thought was right. So I respect that.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think that's 10 points.
You think it's 10
Yeah,
points?
I think that's 10 points. Yeah.
Here on WhatsApp, we reward misogyny.
I think he loses 200 points for being misogynistic, but I think he gains 10 points for standing his ground and speaking his mind.
So, minus 190.
No, it's minus
That's
590, I
crazy,
think. Sorry, wait. Is it minus 790? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I was saying, you said it was minus 200. Oh, yeah,
No,
whatever.
He was minus 600 and... Oh, no.
You're doing a terrible job.
How
at
have
the
I
one
lost
job
the
you
count?
had here.
There've
It's minus
been
790.
Minus 790.
is where
Well,
I'm
I
at.
wasn't doing an extra
Yeah.
200. I think the 200... Yeah, okay, minus 790, yeah.
Have you seen the movie 21 with Dave's hero, Kevin Spacey? Remember that movie? It's like the card counting one?
Mm-hmm.
No? Mm-hmm. There's a scene where they, like, as a test, he's counting cards, and they get fake security to pull him out of the casino and, like, kind of rough him up. And during this whole situation, Kevin Spacey's like, "What's the count? What's the count?" Because the goal is to never lose the count, no matter how stressful it is. That's what we're going to do to you.
Yeah. Rough me up. Minus 790.
Let's get some points back for Dave here, because
Yeah, come on, Dave.
That would be
come on.
nice.
Dave has always lived a little bit outside of the system. He's always broken the mold.
Yeah.
And in November 2012, he said,
Oh God.
landed back to the girlfriend's gaff, and she hands me a 20-ounce steak. Times like these, I'm glad I took the red pill.
That's pretty on the
Oh,
nose,
man.
Hogan 5.
What the fuck was I smoking? 2012? Nah, dang.
That was a Matrix reference before. That was, you know what I mean? Before the reference was a thing. Like, so he was,
Yeah.
But also very, very conscious of the machine. Do you know what I mean? So he's foreshadowing there in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you follow me?
He's talking about looking beyond the machine, looking beyond
Exactly.
what these
He
corporations
sees
are
behind the
peddling
veil.
us.
Yeah, he's willing to eat a 20-ounce steak even though he knows it's just code. Do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, exactly.
so I think we could give him 7 points for that one, probably. You know.
Hmm. And if you remember, steak is his favorite food.
Yes. so he said. Yeah. All right. So that's minus 683 points, but we're doing well. We're going in the right direction.
And I think this one, Dave, is going to earn you a lot of points from January 2013. It says, learning Photoshop on a Mac as it is a requirement for one of my modules. Fucking hate Macs. Shit, confusing, childish-looking pieces of turd.
Did I actually say that?
You did.
Brother, that's so funny. I say the same shit nowadays. I
ya?
fucking hate Macs.
Still a PC, man.
So your hatred of the machine was palpable even back in 2013, whereas now we're in the 2300s.
We are in the 23rd century.
Oh, so that's the 2200s.
So I think that's going to give him 300 points.
Okay, cool. So that's I have to do this every time or I will lose count. So that's minus 383 points. Nice.
But I think actually we're going to immediately take away those 300 points, because in September 2014, he completely backpedals and says, okay, you can throw the iPhone wanker and Apple dickhead comments around, but the Apple Watch looks freaking awesome.
And I still maintain that.
But you sold yourself out, though. You know, like you
I mean,
you took a
did I-
stance against the giant Apple corporation, and then you just completely bought into
my
that,
issue was
lie.
never my issue was never the corporation. It was literally the MacBook interface and the operating system. Not a
But
fan of it.
that doesn't sound very Hogan 5 to me. So
I'm going to leave this one up to you.
yeah. No, you had you got a good mind for the estimates, Dino. I imagine. So we are back to 600 minus 683 points. But I'm really hopeful, Dave. Like I it's embarrassing watching you lose a load of points. So like I hope that you start picking them up quick and start keeping them. So. Balls in your court, boy.
Appreciate your humility.
And we're just going to do a few more here. So in September 2012, Dave, you said, nothing more beautiful than a woman who can look well in a nice pair of jeans and a nice top. Miniskirts, shorts, those knicker yokes, and belly tops are never necessary.
Oh my god. Man.
90% of your old Facebook wall is you commenting on women's appearances.
Oh,
No, what is it? 2010's Davey Hogan was off the leash, man. Oh my god, absolutely unhinged.
I have to say, Dave, I spent so long going through this because you posted unholy amount on Facebook. Holy shit. Like literally you posted something probably every day.
yeah, it was pretty bad.
That was the culture.
Pretty bad.
I think we're going to take more points away for that.
Yeah, that's fair. No, I deserve that. That's fair.
Round it up to a minus 1,000, whatever the difference is.
I clearly have to do a cleanup of my Facebook. Or just delete the fucking account and start again.
And honestly, I've gone very easy on you.
I know.
And the next one is also a bit of a softball, and it's August 2012. Girlfriend has gone to Poland for a week. Gonna grow a beard. Hashtag solo.
A week as well. What year did you say that was?
That was 2012.
Okay. How old were you in 2012? 17 or
No,
something
what
like
was
that.
It was 13 years ago, so that was 17. Yeah. I still have a
yeah.
beard.
Yeah, yeah. That was it's the same beard.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe.
I want to give him some points.
I
want
want
to
give you points for that. So you've maintained the same beard since that week that your girlfriend left, and you didn't get put off when she came back from Poland as well. So I think that's 10 points for you right there, buddy. So you're
go with that.
minus 990 points now.
And do you remember who your girlfriend was in 2012?
No.
Oh no.
Moving on then.
I mean, if it wasn't his current fiance, that was probably the most diplomatic answer. He
Yeah.
could have given
Yeah.
anyway.
A long time ago.
We're moving on to 3 years later, in April 2015, where Hogan said, "The night before my first exam is a great time to start deciding on my album cover. That album that I haven't even recorded yet. Yep, good stuff, Dave. Nice one."
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Album still isn't recorded, but I hope you still have that
Cover in
album
mind,
cover
yeah.
ready to go.
Well,
Yeah,
did you ever? You never recorded any album. You recorded some stuff, some EPs, or a couple of singles anyway. So I think
Shit, when I was mad young.
you're in the points. You're in the points for making an effort. So I'll give you another 5 points for that. I think so. So we're minus 985.
Yeah, and we've gone off topic a little bit, so we're just going to get back to Dave Against the Machine. And in August 2012, he said, "Come here to me. What's the story with this Tumblr shit?" So I think that's very anti-corporation,
on brand,
very
absolutely.
against the machine. Let's give him 500 fucking points for
I'm
that
down.
one.
Yeah. So that's
So what's that?
minus 485 points, I think. Oh no, that's way
Wow.
off. Wait. No, that was
Again, consistent enough. I'm still quite unclear as to what the story is with this Tumblr shit. I have no idea what it was
I don't know
used
if
for.
is it even a thing really anymore?
It's still a thing because I
I
heard
don't
them
think
talk
so.
about it on Doughboys like a week ago. And they said,
Oh,
"Oh, is it
shit.
still a
Oh,
thing?"
right.
And they were like, "Yeah, apparently it is." But that was because there was some cult that was anti-AI, but they would just kill people kind of randomly, and they're worried about this basilisk thing where if you know about the AI and you didn't help to bring it into existence, then it was just going to kill you. So we know that Tumblr still exists in that guise, and again, we're living against the machine here, so maybe that's I mean, considering the kind of vitriol behind Tumblr and the kind of speaking into the machine, does that make any sense? Absolutely not. But I'll give you another 5 points. So
Another 5 points. I like that little
All right,
aside,
minus
Dan, because I was
480,
all
we're
in
doing
on that. I want to hear more about that cult.
yeah.
Yeah.
We can do an episode on it.
I feel like you're very scathing when you're taking away points from me, but you're very, very mean when you're giving them to me. You're taking away
I
like
think, to be
100,
fair,
200,
like,
300.
that's
And then when I'm
gonna be
getting
another
points,
minus 100
and then when
points
I'm
there,
getting
Anders.
points, I'm getting like 7 points,
But
12 points.
But they're all proportionate.
4
They're all
strong
proportionate
points.
to the truth in the reaction. We're seeking the truth here. Do you see what I'm saying? We're truth seekers.
We're trying to find sanctuary.
yeah.
The truth
One is
that
terminated,
we are
one
on
is
the
reborn,
wrong
Dave.
podcast.
Simple, logical, perfect.
Fish, plankton, protein from the sea.
Okay, Dave, we're going to give you one last chance to gain all your points back. If this is a good one, you can
Or it's
gain
all or nothing.
all your points back, and you'll be at net zero. This is from September 2012, and it's "I'm gay."
I mean, that's pretty progressive.
That was no, we're not gonna do that one. That was an obvious. What do we used to call it? A frape back in the day.
Frape, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we couldn't call it a frape anymore. The way
No,
we're
you
going
definitely
these
could not.
days, the way the machine is going these days.
Let's find one.
Don't you
let's
miss
find
when
one
you
that
could
gives-
when you could say frape in public and no one would care?
It's pronounced frappe. Yeah, I'll have a venti mocha frappe, please. Okay, Dave, we're going to throw you a bone here. I want to repair your image a little bit here.
Yeah.
And in January 2014, you said, "Really happy that Disney has finally featured their first same-sex couple on Good Luck Charlie. I feel it's a big step forward for mankind. As a response to people claiming Walt Disney would turn in his grave, I say that Walt Disney came from a completely different era where people had different ideas of what was the norm. On a side note, there are plenty of people from past generations that would turn in their graves to see a black president. A lot of people are living in the past and have very warped ideas. Also, they have no right to dictate people's life choices. Well done, Disney. Well done."
Did I say that?
You did say that. Very well said.
Nice, man.
But
Let's go, Dave.
you just congratulated Disney, one of the worst offenders against society.
And you're also playing into the whole kind of lefty liberal sort of context, which I feel is very The Machine.
To be fair though, that this was back before it was like woke was an annoying thing to be at the time,
it was,
right? It was
just
like,
good.
No, it was a good
It was
thing.
good
It
to
was
be
good.
progressive back then. Now you're just lame.
It's still good to be progressive, but
Yeah.
if you posted this now, I would probably laugh at you.
If I posted anything on Facebook now, you'd probably
Boom! Oh, he got you, D. Yeah, I think
You did get me. I think I lose 100
I
points for that one.
think. So let's level set. Where are you at? So you were minus 585 because Dino took 100 for the last one. We didn't give you anything for I'm gay because it was probably a frape. So, but I think we can give you another probably 5 points for taking off my boy D, and you know, respect to you for that. So we're at minus what was it, minus 580 flat now, right?
Yeah, we'll say that. Dan, you're the points keeper.
If there's one thing I know, it's points.
That's Dave Against the Machine Part 1, and we will get into Part 2. And we will decide if Hogan can break the algorithm and bring podcasting back from the depths of extinction. But for now, we'll take a quick break. Welcome back to Hogan's Run, already in progress. It is the 23rd century. We just completed Dave Against the Machine Part 1. How are you feeling, Hogan?
victimized,
Yeah,
targeted.
that is about right. And in Part 2 of Dave Against the Machine, Hogan 5 will battle against Box, a highly advanced content creation robot in a pod pitch-off. The competitors will take turns pitching fresh new podcasts, and a winning idea from each round will be picked by myself and Danders. Points will obviously go to the winner, but beware. Box is more than machine, more than man, more than a fusion of the two. It is his job to freeze your mission in its tracks, and should you lose, turn your body into digital food for the algorithm.
Box,
Wow.
box, box.
I think this one's going to be really hard to listen to.
Oh, yeah.
Even your mom isn't going to listen to this one. Like,
I think we have him hooked. I think we have a lot of
this is for
Logan's Run fans.
yeah, this is for our niche core audience that I
Yeah.
was describing.
So we're asking the question today, does man still have the upper hand in the writer's room, or has AI cracked the code to creativity? That is yet to be decided, but one thing is for certain. Dave GPT Hogan is probably not the man for the job. But regardless, let's test his skills today. So Dave, you're going to be pitching podcast ideas against Box, who's an AI robot randomly generating podcast ideas. And let's see if ideas you can come up with on the spot today can beat what AI has for us. So Dave, can you please give us...
I think that the first round is a double pointer as well, D.
It is a double pointer, a chance for you to win back all of the points. I'm going to say that right now, Danders. If Dave wins the first round, he's back to 0. He wins back all of his points. So
680
Hogan 5,
points. Yeah.
are you clear in your mission?
Yeah, this is gonna be tough.
So it's a 680 point
It's
swing
gonna be
each
tough.
way though. We'll call it that, right? So you could potentially drop to minus 13 to minus 1360. So you want to be careful how you tread here.
And keeping in mind as well that we've never seen anyone with less points than that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know it was possible, honestly.
So let's give you a bit of an advantage here. Do you want to go first, or do you want to hear Box's idea first?
Let me hear Box's idea.
Okay, hold on. Let me just generate Box's idea here.
Box.
Okay, Box's podcast idea is The Time Capsule. Each episode explores a specific year from the past, diving into culture, politics, fashion, news, and personal stories from that time. Think of it as a time capsule for each year, evoking nostalgia and uncovering what shaped the world back then. That's kind of meat and potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been there, done that. You know what I mean?
Been there, done that. I'm sure there's a million podcasts that do that. I'm hopeful for you this round, Dave.
Yeah. I think that's fairly generic, to be fair. One pod idea that comes to mind, it's called Breaking the Barrier, where we're assuming it's the three of us on the podcast. We, as 30 plus males, will speak to, let's say, the 15-year-olds or the 10-year-olds.
We shouldn't do that.
No, I mean,
For all the listeners out there, us as 30-year-old males are not speaking to 15-year-olds very often.
Okay, no, that sounds wrong. No,
Very,
I mean,
very
we're giving.
often.
And the podcast is called Breaking the Law.
Breaking barriers, yeah. Brilliant.
No, it's breaking the barrier. It's one of those things where we will give advice to the younger generation as older fellas in our 30s. Things that we wish we knew when we were between 10, 15, or just kids in general. I think it's very important.
I love that.
Because
idea.
obviously conversations should never happen between 30-year-old men and children in general.
Don't post
So
that
this
on your
is-
Facebook.
Here's an idea.
Yeah, just don't hit post.
Well, geez, I think that's kind of avant-garde, and to be honest,
I really like
you
that,
know,
actually.
You're both obviously you're doing your social duty, but at the same time you're kind of treading the line of what's acceptable in terms of like we're obviously not supposed to talk to 10 and 15-year-olds, but like, but there's it's a bit more nuanced than that, and you're actually bringing them into the fold, giving them some games. So I'm gonna give it to you, man.
I'm gonna
Back
give
to
it him
0
as well.
points.
Back to
That's
0
an
points.
historic
Yes.
day for Hogan 5. Well done, sir.
And Hogan, if you could give a 10-year-old one piece of advice, what would it be?
Do not hit that post button. Whatever you think is clever and funny, just don't post it. Tell your friends.
Genuinely, that hit me
Don't
deep.
tell
That
the
hit
world.
me deep. And like, I honestly thought that was prophetic and profound. So I think that's another 100 points right there, sir. So you're in.
Whoa,
you're
he's up.
He's in the plus. He's in the positives for the first time since this century began. So good luck to you, sir.
And for the love of God, 10, 15-year-olds out there, do not start a podcast, please.
Don't hit that post.
You
button.
sound dumb. No one thinks you're funny. No one thinks you're smart. I mean, what the fuck is Hogan's Run? Okay, Box took a major hit there, Dave, and you've
Blow to the dome.
not only gained back all your minus points, but you're actually in the positive now, which is great. So for
like
round two, are you ready to quick fire another idea, or do you want Box to go again first?
I'll let Box take it again.
Okay. Let's see what Box has to say. Whoa! Box is giving me a bit of a wacky one here. It's called Time Traveling Food Critics. Reviewing meals from every century, sometimes before they're invented. Two eccentric time-traveling food critics use their culinary chronosphere to sample and rate meals from different eras, civilizations, and even fictional timelines. Each episode, they travel to a different time/place, e.g., ancient Rome, post-apocalyptic 2450, which is like kind of in line with our podcast now. Middle Ages Atlantis, an alien's planet's food court. Taste the local cuisine and give hilariously absurd reviews. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, it's definitely in the mix.
Gonna poke two holes. One is like it's another time-based one.
Yeah.
That's first suggestion.
Box is obsessed with time.
Seeing a trend here. And
Yeah.
two, it mentions two podcast members, and everybody knows all the best podcasts have three
That's
podcasters
true.
on it. So, I mean, I don't hold much mass for that podcast. One kind of wacky one that I was thinking of, it was called Holy Mother of Dog. It's essentially the three of us. It's a bit of a kind of improv kind of one. We will pretend we are dogs on a podcast, and instead of barking at each other, we talk to each other, but we discuss dog issues like, oh, my owner gave me this dog food over that dog food, or
Talk about bitches.
yeah.
Talk about
What's
some
the deal with
bitches?
frisbees? And shit like that. I think that would be cool.
We can talk about steak.
Bit silly. Could talk about steak. But yeah, that's Holy Mother of Dog. We play
Okay.
dogs in the podcast and go through issues that dogs would go through on a podcast if they had one.
This is a tough one. Because both ideas are pretty dumb.
I mean, Box's idea could really subsume Hogan's idea, where we're basically being dogs, but also, time traveling and reviewing food in different timelines, including dog lines. So, we split the points.
We'll split the points
All
on
right,
that one.
cool. So 1 point
Wow.
each. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this? What I mean?
1
It's so
point each.
mean when you're
All right.
given points.
You should
Point-
be fucking happy you're
should be
getting
really
any points
grateful.
at all,
You should be
Hogan.
really
You were
fucking
almost
grateful.
minus 1,200 points just a minute ago.
1360.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah,
That's
so
how it goes.
101 points in the positive and be grateful for it.
How do you ever expect to beat the algorithm with that amount of points? Crazy. Okay, Dave, are you ready? Do you want box again or?
I'll take it this time.
Okay, go for
I'll take
it.
it this time.
Confidence.
This one is kind of tailored to the three of us because we are and have been kind of gym heads since we've known each other and before that. It's called the D-Broad Podcast, where we essentially go through snippets of bro science that we would have encountered throughout the years, disprove it, discredit it, see if there's any value to the information or the bro science that we would have come across, and yeah, just kind of discuss that in the pod for 20-30 minutes.
I
And
like
would be
that.
the podcast.
You're spitting a little bit of game here, Dave. You're giving away some ideas that you could actually use on the real pod.
But now you can't
Yeah.
because you've already said
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
I know.
And now
I know,
AI
sucks.
knows your ideas
Yeah.
too.
yeah.
Which means Box knows your ideas, which means look out 2020, what year is it? 2200.
It's the 23rd century sometime. I like that, Dave. But we can't award you points just yet because Box needs to give an idea. And Box, I'm sorry. Box is sending shots. So Box's podcast title is Beyond Human When AI Outperforms Us.
Oh, that's
This
spicy.
this podcast explores specific domains where artificial intelligence has surpassed human capabilities. Each episode focuses on a different field, such as medicine, art, chess, logistics, or coding, where AI is not just supporting, but outperforming the best human experts.
He's kind of mugging you off there, like that's,
Yeah.
that's so funny.
I gotta give
That's
it to
cheek.
Box. I gotta give it to Box. That was a direct hit.
All right. So minus 50 points. So
Minus 50
We're at
points, yeah.
51. We're at 51 again.
All right, let's do a couple more, Dave. A couple more rounds. Do you want to go first, or do you want Box to give an idea?
Let Box go first this time.
Ooh, okay. This is going to be tough to beat. So, Box has suggested a podcast called Erotic Storytelling and Audio Fantasies. So, the concept is weekly episodes featuring original or classic erotic short stories, either narrated by you or guest voice actors. Could include different themes each week. For example, forbidden romance, BDSM, queer fantasies, sensual sci-fi.
I think that this is Dino's opportunity to bring back Riley. Sticky fingered.
I think we could bring Riley into the.
We
the
could definitely
Hogan's
bring Riley
Runniverse.
into the fold. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
We could have a 4-person podcast. Go for it. All right, give us
Oh,
your.
Warden.
All right, spit it.
So-
Hogan 5.
This is tough because, as you mentioned, I am giving out like ideas that I've been working on and whatnot. Fuck it, let's go though. I can come up with more. This one was kind of like a segment that I'm trying to stretch out.
I don't
into
know
a
how you're going
podcast.
to top
It's
the
called-
dog podcast.
It's Holy Mother of Dog. Thank you very much.
All right, so in this new podcast, we're pretending to be cats.
Yeah, this one is called Same Scene, Different Fiend podcast. So it's similar to the last one. It's a bit of an improv one. We will pick very famous scenes from movies or TV shows, but we will be tasked with playing the script or playing the scene as somebody else. So, for example, the scene in Scarface where he pulls out the fucking machine gun.
The one that you want to have on
Hello
your
to
back.
my little friend.
Oh, is that the one that you want to
Yeah,
have
that
tattooed all
one.
over
But
your
like,
back?
but like you do it as, I don't know, Bugs Bunny or Daffy Duck or something like that. So it would be a tough improv one. But yeah, that's one idea I was working with. I think it'd be fun.
You kind of lost me sort of halfway through that. I was trying to keep up with you. Give me the it's not a good sign. Give me the title again and tell me, or I could just listen back
Same
to the podcast when we're done, I suppose.
Same Scene, Different Fiend podcast.
Okay, I like the name. Did we hear from Box yet?
We did. Box had that sexy one. It
Oh,
was
the
called,
sexy
like,
one. Yeah, yeah,
Velvet Voices or some shit.
I think I think Hogan 5 sounds funny, to be fair.
Yeah,
you know,
we give
especially
it to
Bugs
Hogan.
Bunny as Scarface. So.
That was your next tattoo idea, Dave, wasn't it?
That's actually a really cool tattoo idea.
What's up, my little friend?
There we go. Now you're getting
There it is.
All right, 100 points to Hogan 5. Woo,
Whoa.
woo, woo.
Where is he sitting now?
151.
Let's go.
151.
151, 51 rum.
Ooh.
Whoa. Okay, Dave. This last round, you have a chance to win 2,500 points. You've been
Jeez.
complaining all episode about us being not generous with our points, but 2,500.
It's the big bucks.
Wow. Do you want to go first, or will we give it to Box?
I'll go first.
Okay.
This one isn't as wacky. It's the Anger Management Podcast. Basically a podcast where we talk about all the things that kind of piss us off. One segment idea would be like Rage Against the Machine. Kind of a weekly, full-blown kind of Bill Burr style rant where we'll pick one thing and just fucking rant about it for 5 or 6 minutes.
Rage Against the Machine? Where'd you get that idea?
Yeah. And then another one would be like little things that enrage you, like, I don't know, getting your t-shirt caught in a door handle,
Oh.
somebody talking to you while you're trying to communicate on the phone,
Oh.
pillows being warm, shit like that would fucking bite at your lip, shit like that kind of annoys you. So
Someone
yeah,
trying to talk to you while you have your t-shirt caught in a fucking door.
yeah.
Oh.
So that's the Anger Management Podcast.
Don't talk to me.
Oh, fuck, I bit my lip. Fuck.
Why'd you fucking say anything? I'm fucking caught in the door. Fuck.
Does that happen to you often?
No, but when it does, it's fucking enraging. It's like when you drop something and you bend down to pick it up, but like you don't quite get a grip on it, and you have to
Yeah.
bend down 2 or 3 more times. And
Okay.
it's like fuck it, kick it under the cupboard.
And your fucking t-shirt gets stuck on the floor. And you're just, it's like, what the fuck? And then someone tries to talk to
Your
you.
fiance, Dave, are you all right? Don't fucking
Don't
talk
speak.
to me.
Don't talk. Can't you fucking see my t-shirt? Fuck. I'm stuck to the floor.
Oh, Lord.
All right, let's hear from Box. Let's see what they has to say.
Yeah. Okay, so Box has suggested a podcast titled Uncancelable. So each episode dives into a high-profile cancelled public figure, ideology, or taboo topic. The podcast doesn't aim to rehabilitate or justify actions, but rather unpacks why someone or something was cancelled, what that says about society, and whether redemption, context, or nuance is even possible. Tagline: where the silent speak and the mob gets questioned. So some controversial episode ideas they came up with were, should we forgive Louis C.K.? Can you be anti-woke without being a bigot? White victimhood, myth or modern reality? Wow. Box is fucking on
Yeah,
one today.
that sounds a lot more Hogan 5 than Dave's t-shirt getting caught everywhere. Your whole podcast is about t-shirts getting caught in places and people speaking to you. Like, that doesn't sound very Hogan 5.
What will happen is you'll get your t-shirt caught in a door someday, and you'll remember this conversation and how enraged
Well, that's
you
because
are,
you'll be
so-
speaking to me and it'll be like really annoying because I'll be trying to get my t-shirt out of the door. All right, so is it 2,500 points each way?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, he doesn't lose anything.
He doesn't lose
this
anything.
round.
Okay.
No.
I'm with that. That didn't feel right. Didn't feel right. Okay, so let's just call that a neutral one. Do you have another round?
Oh, I can do another round. Hold on.
Let's do one more.
Lads, give me a fucking break here.
One more round. Let's
Did you think that idea was worth 2,500 points, David?
Yeah.
I'm not the one deciding the points.
We're trying to give
Danders.
you a fucking shot
We're
here.
literally begging you to get some points here. Come on.
Oh, give me a break.
But I mean, like when Box brings up Kevin Spacey and Louis C.K., you're playing a fighting battle, man, because those guys are big hitters, you know, in the box scene.
all jokes aside, ChatGPT has given me some pretty wild
Fire.
ideas. Okay. So, do you want to, for this last round, Dave, do you want to go first or will Box go first?
Let Box go first.
This is a mystery point round, Dave. I'm going to let Box decide how many points you get if you win after this.
Nice. I like that.
So let's see what our box has to say. It's called Wrong Answers Only. Each episode features the host and a guest trying to explain everyday things, but they're only allowed to be confidently and hilariously wrong. Oh, the wrong podcast? Think, how do planes stay in the air? Or why do we have eyebrows? The goal? Be as incorrect as possible with total conviction. That just sounds like our podcast
Yeah, literally.
in general. That just sounds like podcasting in general,
Yeah.
right? And the vibe of this podcast is think drunk history meets QI meets improv night at the comedy club. Wow. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool,
That is
Box.
pretty cool.
Wow. Box, pretty fucking cool.
And
Yeah.
again, kind of mugging you off with the whole wrong podcast kind of thing. So I feel like maybe he is listening and he's about to freeze
He
you.
is listening.
So
They are listening, Daniel.
Oh.
nice. Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
You should make a Facebook status about that, Dave.
So you're at 151 points, and I want good things for you. So give us some gold, Dave. Come on.
This is another one I had in mind. It was called The Wrong Side of History, but it's not as serious as the name suggests. We essentially go through kind of edgy or like out there opinions, something like pineapple belongs on pizza, and it's a task of one person to claim it and the other person to argue against it, and you just kind of have a back and forth.
God, you do a lot of ideas workshopping. I don't do it until like the night before we're about to podcast. You've got
I
like
know.
12 ideas, man, including the dog one, which is gold.
I have a sneaking suspicion there might be some box handiwork in the
Yeah,
background in Dave's side as well.
Box is playing both sides of the teams. Oh my god.
Yeah, I have just a
Sabotage.
little hunch
You have a
that maybe there's a
suspicion,
little
yeah.
something sneaky going on in the
we wonder
background
where
on
the
Dave's
wrong
computer
podcast
screen.
idea came from. Yeah.
But you know what? We'll give them the benefit of the doubt because they're all off the top of the dome.
I mean, to be fair, I had no idea this was happening, and you've just said, give me 6 new podcast ideas
I'm impressed.
off the top of
I'm
your
impressed.
fucking head.
I'm impressed.
And in my defense, I did have them all kind of written down already because I
Yeah.
do workshop a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Like when
Yeah.
I'm in my own head.
Yeah.
Maybe I am a dog. Maybe I just didn't realize that I actually associate as a dog the whole time.
Got that dog in you.
Dog. Yeah. Carry on.
I completely forgot what your idea was, Dave. We're not going to give it to you.
I thought you were gonna let Box find, like, you were gonna type it into Box and Box was gonna tell us who won the round.
Oh, do you know what? Here's what I'm going to do.
How can a
flip
contestant
a coin.
decide?
Let's flip a coin.
No, here's what we're going to do. We're going to ask Box to give me a number between 4,000 and minus 2,000. Oh, Dave, you just won 1,372 points.
Nice. And you already had 151. Quick maths, Dino. Just plug it in there to Box.
Hold on. 151.
Why are you pressing so many buttons?
I'm hacking into the mainframe. Fuck, my shirt just cut.
Don't talk to me.
Is that why you don't wear a shirt on the pod, Dave, just in case?
Yeah, that's why we don't have any door handles in my house as well. It's all sliding doors.
That's 1,523 points.
Wow.
Boys.
Wow.
Keep note of that, Dan.
1, 5, 2, 3.
He hasn't been using a notepad yet. Why would he start now?
I'm a brilliant points keeper. It's all I do.
Unfortunately, Hogan 5, you did not earn enough content crystal points to defeat the algorithm this time. Damn you, algorithm! But at least you managed to fend off your Sandman stalkers and will live to podcast another day. Join us next time as the doomsday clock tick-tocks towards long-form audio extinction on Hogan's Run. Welcome back to We Should Start a Podcast, already in progress. Wow, that was some pretty serious stuff we just heard there. Hogan's Run. Hogan didn't defeat the algorithm this time. He ended with 1,523 points out of 3,000 needed points to break the algorithm. What do you think,
I
Hogan?
think I gave it a good shot,
You
though.
made some
You
good
did.
progress.
Fucking
You made some good
frightened the
progress.
shit out of it for someone who's completely in the dark about this ahead of time. But I respect
Yeah,
it.
You've never what's the reborn reboot, the whole thing that you were doing at the start? I can't remember.
I believe it's one is terminated, one is reborn.
Yes, yeah. You've never escaped the machine before, so it's the first. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you did very well. And at the start, it was ropey. You were on the ropes, and you were a long way back in terms of the points. And so it's thrilling to see you halfway there, more than halfway there. It's a pass rate more than 50%. So I think I have confidence and faith in the next run that you're going to get there.
And who knows when the next run will be?
Maybe never.
Who knows?
Maybe never.
Maybe never.
Dave starts his double podcast for today's recording, and then we just do it immediately.
Yeah.
So that kind of fucked this whole shit up because we can't really rate that. So usually at this point in the show, we'd critique a podcast idea using a classic podcast system based on 3 criteria, which are concept, longevity, and pod sauce. But that simply does not apply here, as we completely twist this whole shit on its head in an unprecedented move. A poorly conceived, unprecedented move given, but but it's done. So, I mean, what is there more to say? We've done a little bit of a reflection on the bullshit we just witnessed today. Any more words on it, guys?
How do we finish this?
Greens, proteins from the sea.
Sea bream.
For anyone out
Freeze.
there, I encourage anyone who hasn't seen Logan's Run to watch it. It's a great movie. It's wild. I love in all those old sci-fi movies where they're projecting what's going to happen in the future. There's all these wacky, crazy ideas, but they all still just have like 70s haircuts. This is never going to change. This is the style.
This is it. Yeah. This is something fundamental that we've tapped into here. Absolutely.
We've reached the peak of aesthetics here.
This is never going to change.
And guys, I suppose it doesn't really fucking matter at all, but why don't we give the people a modified rating of this week's show? Do we think Hogan's Run is a box office hit?
Nice.
Or should it be left to the Sandmen to do whatever the fuck it is they do when they catch you? So let's make it a two-parter. First, what is it you think the Sandmen do? And then second, give us your rating of the show.
I think they just sand you off. You know what I mean?
They sand you off.
You don't want that. You know what I mean? Dave probably does, but
they sand your bollocks. No, anyways.
Sand my balls.
Imagine if that's what they did.
I think so. I think they sand your
balls
balls down. God, yikes. So
you think they sand your balls, and then what? Do you think it's a box office hit, or should we just let the Sandmen have their way with it?
I think it's about 3,000 points in the year 3000. So is that a box office hit? I mean, there's no long form entertainment.
Wow, that's a box office hit. Okay. You've been to the year 3000. Not much has changed, but
we lived underwater.
Yeah, and Sandmen are trying to catch you.
Yeah,
Dave,
sand your balls.
What do you think Sandmen do?
Sandmen probably wouldn't do too well underwater.
Oh,
I'm thinking about it.
Well, there's a lot of sand underwater, huh?
Most of it.
There is, but not Sandmen.
That's
they
true.
just fall apart.
That we know,
right? They fall flat.
I don't know. I feel like wet sand is more solid, more compact, more dense.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, but they're easily whisked away. I guess by a rift, like by a water rift.
How did Spider-Man beat the Sandman in the end? Was water something that was?
I think he turned him into a human or something like that.
Oh, that's kind of lame.
That sucks.
He got his shirt caught in the door.
Everyone just started talking at him. Stop!
All right, Dave. Do you think that Hogan's Run was a box office hit?
I think so. I think it was fun. It was tough to do on the spot, but it was fun.
Well, I'm glad you think it's fun, because that is not the end of Hogan's Run. And of course, I think it's a box office hit as well. Wow. And I agree with Danders. I think Sandmen like sand your balls or some shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, with a resounding positive response, Hogan's Run is a terrifyingly dumb box office hit. But here at WhatsApp, we promise the Hogan's Run saga will be continued until we have conclusively saved podcasting. Or destroyed it. This may have been even too stupid for our 10 loyal family members that listen.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And now they're just watching 60-second content. I'm done with this podcast shit.
We're part of the problem.
We are the problem.
This podcast starts the chain reaction that actually leads us towards that dystopian future.
Yeah. And then literally box freezes everybody. Bless.
The big media conglomerate CEOs listen to this and they're like, podcasting is officially dead. They've
Humanity
officially
is ruined.
killed it. Do you know what, Dave? You gave us a good tagline for WhatsApp. It's WhatsApp, the podcasting equivalent of getting your t-shirt caught in the door.
While people are talking at you.
Yeah. Wow, guys. Any closing words for the day?
I think we've said enough.
Don't post it.
Don't post it.
Don't post it. Don't post it, 10-year-olds. Hey, buddy. Hey, 10-year-old. Don't post it. Don't post it.
Don't even think about it. Go outside, touch grass.
Wow. And don't podcast.
And don't podcast, yeah.
Hey, come here.
Well,
What age
folks.
There's a clip. There's our clip.
There's a short form clip. Wow, that's going viral, Danders. Hey, buddy, how old are you?
I thought your one was better. Yours was a little closer to Harvey.
Mr. Harvey.
Mr. Harvey from The Lovely Bones.
And also from early episodes of WhatsApp, he was a bit of a recurring character. Maybe
He
bring
was.
him back.
Maybe we'll bring him back for
Hogan's Run.
season 2. Yeah.
Yeah, for season 2. Season 2 has begun for everyone out there listening. We took a bit of a hiatus. We're back.
You can tell how different and more advanced we are.
Yeah. We're using even more AI now. Oh, folks.
I know.
Get ready for season 2. But until next time, you heard it here first. Listen out for Hogan's Run coming soon, exclusively to We Should Start a Podcast. If you think that we should pivot to a full Hogan's Run cast, please rate, subscribe, and let us know at What's Up Official on Instagram and X, formerly known as Twitter. That is WSSAP Official on Instagram and X. We are inches away from a huge idea, and you can tune in again next week to hear us pitch that next hit show. And I think if we put our heads down and collect enough content creation crystals before the next step, it could honestly be the one. What do you think, boys?
Don't make us say more words.
Until next time, guys, keep your ear to the grindstone. And please reflect on the haunting prose of the murderous food collection cyborg, Box. Fish and plankton and sea greens and protein from the sea. It's all here, ready, fresh as harvest day. Fish and sea greens, plankton and protein from the sea. And then it stopped coming, and they came instead. So I stored them here, and I'm ready, and you're ready. It's my job to podcast. See you next time.